กดมันอะ
So ugly. Look at you. You look pathetic. Like a mouse. Who would have? Get ugly. Ugly. Who would love her? Ugly. She's just ugly. I hate her. I hate her.
I'll keep this in my journal.
And who are you?
My name is Molly.
You're Molly. The Molly. Most excellent. So, the worthy champion has come to seek the guidance of Guru Caterpillar?
I don't know what you've heard, but I'm no worthy champion.
I heard you were searching for a cult, but you don't even have faith in yourself. That's a major downer, man.
I don't want to join the cult, I just need to speak to them.
The cult reside just on the far side of this mire, through the door of shadows. See it?
That's one creepy-looking door. How do I get it open?
The door only opens for one who has confronted her fears and is ready to face the future. So tell me, champ, what do you fear?
Mami mujer.
I've always been freaked out by mirrors. Typical, I'd end up in a swamp filled with them.
Is it really the mirrors you're scared of, man? Or of what's inside them?
There's something inside the mirrors?
What else do you fear?
Let's just get on with it. Before I develop a phobia for insects, too.
You're too scared to even face your fears, man. But if you want to get out of here, that's precisely what you'll need to do. It's dark in here, but there's glimmers of hope still. Use that fancy slingshot to shoot the glimmers, and we'll get some light in this joint. Man, I got the munchies real bad. Nice shot, man. Now, reflect that light at the door, and you'll chase away the shadow.
Suddenly, terror grabbed hold of the girl's heart. She had always had the same instinctual response to fear, and that response was... That's right. Molly had always responded to fear by going into fight mode.
Ugly. Give me a baseball bat, and I'll bash every one of these creepy mirrors.
Luckily, she remembered that she needed to use the mirrors to get out of here.
Wrinkles. Fat. Look at you. Disgusting. Disappointing. Worthless. Ugly. Look at you. Pathetic. Like a
Aún no
mouse.
puedo.
Who would have?
Ya, espera un poquito.
Ugly. Ugly.
Por aquí, a ver qué hay. Vale. Vale.
A cassette tape. I'll keep it with my journal. There's no baby in the crib? Then what's making that sound? Come out, demon, and I'll show you some corporal punishment.
The girl soon realized the sound was merely an echo from her past. Nothing to be scared of.
Okay. I need to calm down and be brave. A glimmer of hope shining through. Can't get a clear shot at the door from here.
Your fears are revealed, man. What do you see?
It's just a little girl. She was abandoned by the people who were supposed to love her. Now she's scared that everyone she loves will leave her in the end.
Oh, heavy stuff, man. That's bound to mess with your self-esteem.
If I know.
I have to remember this for later. We have to remember that's the Queen's voice. Her throne. If she's here, I'm gonna give her a punch in her pompous face.
The girl soon realized that it was only her own reflection she saw sitting in the Queen's throne.
Stop being such a coward, Molly. Why be scared of that self-important old bag?
On my birthday, you blessed little girl.
Nobody can take hope away from us.
Don't smell my flowers. You'll stink them up with your putrid senses. Yes, you understand.
Your fears are revealed. What do you see?
It's the Queen of Hearts. She thinks everyone else is worthless. And prophecy says that only
Only a worthy champion can defeat her. Yes.
Something moves in the water. If some scaly sea monster tries to pull me down, I'm gonna punch it in the gills.
The girl soon realized it was only the waves swelling, and there was nothing to be scared of.
Okay. Get a grip, Molly. It's just plain old water. Hope can reach even the darkest depths. There is something in the water. A mirror.
Your fears are revealed. What do you see?
It's just me. Nothing special.
Nothing special? It's the girl who vanquished the dragon, who proved she was bigger than bitterness, who selflessly found a mother for abandoned twins. Just her, you mean?
I guess it's not mirrors that scare me. I'm scared of looking too closely at myself. I I should keep writing things down along the way.
Your fears are revealed. What do you see?
It's me. I'm sinking into an endless void. Maybe I'm scared that if I look too deep under the surface, I'll drown in that darkness.
Oh man, we're really dipping our toes in the deep end here. By facing our fears and recognizing what lies beneath them, we have a better chance to heal. But beware, your greatest fear is in your future.
So what is my greatest fear?
I told you, man. It's time. Time to move forward.
What the heck is this place? Doesn't look like any cult I ever heard of. Looks like somebody ripped out the last pages from these books. I guess they didn't want to know how it ended. I wonder if this piece will fit with the others.
Listo, está todo. Pantano de espejos. Me falta uno en el pantano de espejos y otra cosita. Aquí lo tengo todo. Tengo que volver al pantano de espejos. Dicho, me falta un recorte y un nombre para el tiempo. No hay recorte. ¿Cómo escribir por aquí? No hay página. Aquí tampoco hay más. Ups. Ya me estoy confiando.
You're brave to come back here, champ.
I'm not so scared anymore. Thanks to your guidance, wise bug.
I'm not a bug, man. I'm a feature.
Vale, aquí te encuentro. Sí.
The bigger picture is starting to take shape.
Bien claro. Ahí estoy nuestro paso.
Spectacular.
Vale, ya tengo completo. Vale. Perfecto. Vale.
Welcome, weary traveler. What brings you to Twilight Acres?
I'm looking for some kind of cult. I heard they have a machine part called the Quantum Ring.
Yes, we are the cult of eternal twilight. We need the quantum ring for our ritual, but some demented fool forgot to bring it down from the attic. Tick, tick, tick. And that's why the ritual went so terribly wrong.
Do you have time to show me the attic?
Time? I certainly don't. We don't have any time in here at all. Not since we've sacrificed grandfather.
Wait, you sacrificed your grandfather?
The grandfather time himself. The ritual was supposed to help us take control over time. But instead, we summoned a beast from tomorrow. We managed to trap it in the holy now. That is why we live only in the present.
Okay, but I have to get to the Quantum Ring.
The quantum ring is lost forever. We locked the beast up in the attic. Tick, tick, tick. And if the clocks ever go tock, then the cage will be unlocked and the tick-tock beast will come for us all. Oh, you hear that? That's the time beast growling. Any second now, he'll break from the attic and devour us all.
Why did it have to be a monster in the attic? Still, I have to get the Quantum Ring.
That's the attic guard's lunch. If you see the lunch lady...
I'm late! I'm late! Oh, hello there. I was rushing to...
Who left a cogwheel here? Someone must have a screw loose.
No quiero pistas. De momento.
Twilight Acres. When it's time to slow down.
What are you doing with the clock? You'll let the beast out from the attic.
Seems like the clock is missing some parts. Seems like these missing gears can get time moving again. Let's get this bucket out of the way before somebody trips. Twilight Acres. When it's time to slow down. This'll be a good fit. Another memory is coming back to me.
You don't want to look too close between the sheets at an old folks' home, okay?
At that moment, Molly saw a book in the bookshelf that her grandpa used to read her. It was, in fact, her favorite children's book, which was... That's right. Molly loved Alice's Adventures in Wonderland.
I always related to that lost girl, trying to find her way in a strange and sometimes scary world. The receptionist wasn't kidding. Time really has stopped. Maybe I can move the clock hand to get it started again.
I'm late! Choir practice is in 20 minutes! I can't wait!
The lunch lady is supposed to bring me lunch so I could have a break from guarding this door. She's really been slipping lately. No passage. No passage of time, nor for little girls.
I'm late! Choir practice is in 20 minutes! I can't wait!
Stop that! The clock must stop!
Of course I'm scared, but I need the quantum ring. I'll write some more thoughts down in the journal.
Parece no ver nada. ¿Cómo voy con esto?
I'm late! I have to go fix those broken steps up to the attic. I'm late! I have to go fix those broken steps up to the attic.
Why is this cult obsessed with rabbits? Maybe time will tell.
I'm late! Choir practice is in 20 minutes! I can't wait!
Vamos a quitar. Esta taza de aquí para que no se tropiece.
Huh, bills. Wonder how much I could get for flipping these on the down low.
The girl was, of course, only joking.
Yeah, obviously.
Smooth sailing so far.
Otro engranaje. Vamos a mirar.
That's the attic guard's lunch. If you see the lunch lady, let her... The quantum ring is in the...
Looks like somebody ripped out the last pages from these books. I guess they didn't want to know how it ended.
Falta un engranaje. Y cogí el engranaje.
Mr. Rabbit is hereby cordially invited to the Queen's unbirthday party. He must have hurried through here and dropped this.
You don't want to look too close between the sheets at an old folks' home, okay?
Todo lo que haya que recoger.
Smooth sailing so far.
The receptionist wasn't kidding. Time really has stopped. Maybe I can move the clock hand to get it started again.
Go away, little girl. Can't you hear the tick-tock beast growling?
Aquí no hay engranaje ahí tampoco. Este techo tampoco. Y por esa puerta que no puedo pasar por esa puerta. No hay nada con estatua.
I have time to take a 2 and a 2 and a 2 and a 2.
Llevaré la comida al guardia. Tengo que cogerle la comida. Voy a quitar esto.
Smooth sailing so far.
Tira la hoja. Me ha bugueado.
The quantum ring is in the attic, guarded by the TikTok beast.
Vale, ¿por qué no me deja? No, la aguja destruye.
Smooth sailing so far.
The receptionist wasn't kidding. Time really has stopped.
Ahora
Maybe I can move the clock hand to get it started again. These pieces are conveniently scattered around.
Pieza. A ver, ¿por qué no me... Ahora. La cuida antes. Coge ese.
That's the attic guard's lunch. If you see the lunch lady, let her know it's time. That's the attic guard's lunch.
Smooth sailing so far.
Pues de una entrada. Y estos no los puedo coger. Poco. Atlántico. Está bien.
The receptionist wasn't kidding. Time really has stopped. Maybe I can move the clock hand to get it started again. They can't have choir practice without this baton.
Vale. Vale, perfecto.
She's the harbinger of the apocalypse!
I'm sorry, but I can't let myself be stuck here forever.
Bon appetit.
Finally, I can have my lunch break. Took you a minute.
One piece at a time. A semicolon. Wonder what it means. The quantum ring is right there. In the dark. With the monster.
Every muscle seemed to tense up, ready to fight, as if that could stop time from catching up with her. But the girl was learning that there was no point in fighting the future.
All I can do is figure out how to move forward.
1, el 2 es una taza. Esto ha sido chiripa. 3 es el vino. El 4 es comida.
Okay, Beast. I'm not scared of you. Oh, look. It's just a little bunny rabbit. This? Quantum ring. Come here, bunny. I'm not gonna hurt you.
¿Lo tengo todo? Lo tengo todo. Están ya solo 2. Venga, vamos para allá. Y va así, vale, vale.
What is this thing? Something about it feels familiar. And there's an inscription on the inside.
Don't read it, Molly. It might be a curse.
Love favors the bold. David and Molly? It's a wedding ring. My wedding ring.
You're finally beginning to remember.
I remember. That's David playing the piano. And that's my daughter, singing. Alice. I left them up there. David and Alice.
In that moment, it was like a veil lifted from Molly's memories. She remembered. She had a life up there in her own world, and she had people who were waiting for her.
That voice that's been following me around. I know that voice.
In fact, her husband had been by her side this whole time, holding her hand, telling her stories, hoping she could hear him.
That voice. That's David. That's my husband. Can you hear me? David! David!
She called out, but she was still too far away for me to hear.
Do you remember now, Molly? Do you understand?
I understand. I have to get the last machine part, and then I can go home. To my family.
Then you must face the Queen of Hearts. She has the Steam Governor.
But Molly, remember, the prophecy says that only
a worthy champion can defeat her. I know. But I have to face her, whether I'm worthy or not.
That's the spirit. Take the elevator to Squatworth Village and try to get into the Queen's birthday party.